Wow. Oh my God, what a game. I'm exhausted. Genuinely, just watching that. I didn't even play football. I feel like I need a nap. That second half was, I think that might be one of the toughest wins we've had this season. We got outplayed. We were outplayed by Leeds, and they deserved something from this game. They really did. Absolutely crazy. My first recommendation would be watch the highlights. This Operation Arsenal cannot even begin to explain what just happened in those 90 minutes. It was basically 100 minutes. Actually, no, it was almost 3 hours because of the delay at the start of the game. For those of you who didn't know or didn't watch or weren't at the stadium or whatever, there was some sort of power cut. The game was delayed for, I think it was 35 minutes, 37 minutes, something like that. The referees couldn't communicate. VAR wasn't working. So all the players had to go back into the changing rooms, and they came back out, and it was all a bit of a mess, to be honest. But we got the game going, and I've got to say, after the delayed start, it felt like almost Leeds benefited more than Arsenal did. I mean, obviously, both teams suffer through having a delayed start to the game. Their bodies are ready to go at 3 o'clock. They have their pre-match meals at a certain time. They do their warm-ups, and all of a sudden, like that, they have to go again. But Leeds didn't seem so affected. They definitely seemed to benefit more than Arsenal did. Or benefit is not the right word, but they reacted better to the situation. They started the game so well. We were very slow, lethargic. I'm not sure if there's really a way to show you that using FOTMob here, but you have to take my word for it. We weren't very good in the first 10, 15 minutes. But we did slightly work our way into the game, and I would argue by half-time, we were lucky to be 1-0 up, but I don't think we deserved to be losing or anything. It was a close first half. I would say we both had good chances, but Saka's goal was incredible, really really good. It was all from a bit of a silly mistake, really. I think it was Rodrigo, wasn't it? He tried this Hollywood pass across the back line, and I think it was Saka, wasn't it, who won the ball back, headed it to Ødegaard, and then Ødegaard put through this lovely weighted pass, and that's exactly what he can do. And then Saka, with his weak foot, just slammed it top right corner, and we're 1-0 up. Going into the break, very relieved because, yeah, it was a tough first half. But I thought that would be it. I thought maybe Leeds would be a bit more tired. Surely they can't keep up the press, the intensity. They were insane. They were after us the whole first half, and it was really difficult to play our game, so fair play to them. And I just assumed they wouldn't be able to keep that up. But yeah, I was wrong. In the second half, it felt like the entire second half, Arsenal were, bottom of the league. Well, I'm not saying Leeds are bottom of the table, but we didn't look like a top of the league team. We were torn apart, awful, and Leeds were on top. There was I don't know, are they showing it? Yeah, Bamford with the missed penalty. Was it a penalty? Yes, it was definitely a handball. But in the build-up, there was a very clear offside. So I'm just very grateful that they were able to get VAR and the ref communication devices running, because they could then miss such a huge part of that build-up. The build-up to the penalty, which was a penalty for sure, there was a huge offside. It wasn't even close, so it should never have got to the penalty. But hey, they missed it. A bit of karma there, but they deserved to probably score, So let's say it was 1-1 there. And then we go towards the end of the game. There was a red card for Gabriel. There was a bit of a tussle between him and Bamford. And it was a red card. It was a penalty. And then it wasn't. The referee goes over to the VAR screen and has a look and sees that technically, the tussle began with Bamford shoving Gabriel to the floor, but 100% Gabriel leaves a leg up and kind of kicks out. So it's a really, really tricky one. We've got away with it, for sure. 2 weeks in a row now, we've had some very good VAR luck, and that's coming from an Arsenal fan. I'm a very unbiased fan. I feel like over the years, since VAR has been in play, Arsenal have not benefited enough. And now we're getting some. So I can absolutely understand why Leeds fans, Tottenham fans as well, I'm sure, and lots of other rival fans will be watching this game today thinking, wow, Arsenal got away with it again, just like we did You could argue against Liverpool a little bit as well. And by the way, I'm watching the City-Liverpool game at the moment, so sorry if I get distracted. It's because this game was so delayed, so I don't want to miss this. Let's have a look at the stats, and then we'll look at the team performance. But this, it should have been a lot more. You know, we dominated the play in terms of passing, but maybe in the first half only. The second half, they really got back in. I think we had at least 60% at half time. And you can see here, dominated. This was not a good performance from Arsenal. It really wasn't. But you know what? You know what I'm going to say? The best teams grind out victories even when they're playing badly. You know? Ramsdale got our player of the match and the player of the match. Saliba made pretty much one mistake in the whole game. I thought he was very good again. Gabriel obviously had that moment at the end. Wasn't his best performance ever. I mean, no one necessarily played bad. I thought there was some quiet performances. Jesus barely touched the ball, it felt like. I think on another day we lose this very comfortably because Leeds were incredible. I'm giving Leeds credit because they deserve it. If we came away with a loss here today, I would be saying fair play to Leeds because they were probably the better team. You know, it's not even probably, they were the better side today and deserved to get 3 points. And we can take a look here at the league table. So, of course, with that win, City almost going through there. I've just realised it's Foden against Milner. It's a little bit of a mismatch there. No digging at Milner, but come on, man. What year are we in now? So we're top of the league, and as it stands right now, we're going to be 3 points clear of City if they draw with Liverpool, which would be an awful result for Liverpool. They absolutely have to win this one. But of course, Arsenal fans, we all want either a draw or a Liverpool win. For Leeds, I mean, they are going to be absolutely fine. I love Marsh. I think he is a fantastic coach. He's got them playing so well and they work so hard. They will undoubtedly win games like they should have today. It's just sometimes in football you don't get the luck. They definitely need to work harder in front of goal. I don't mean work harder in the matches, but maybe in training. Just it's obscene the amount of chances they had today and didn't score. Yeah, let's have a look at your comments. Let me see if I can just pull some up here because I forgot to favourite some of them. We're going to go through them all. We got very, very, very lucky. Sometimes you have to have a little bit of luck to get to the top. I mean, it's true. A win is a win, but it doesn't necessarily mean we deserved it. Pure luck. The way Leeds pressed our midfield. Wait, let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see this a little bit better. Leeds were the better side. Terrifying game. Referees need some accountability outside of VAR. Poor performance. Incredibly lucky. Arsenal fans are agreeing. Okay, I don't want anyone to think that Arsenal fans are laughing right now and saying we deserve to win the game, because you can very clearly see here, at least within my Arsenal community, we understand that we got very lucky today. You know, holding on like that is a sign of a good team. True. And breathe. Good teams win on a bad day. Had a small heart attack towards the end. Lost all of my hair. Way ahead of you, mate. How did we get away with this? Worst performance of the season. Like, this has literally... Yeah, this is a smash and grab. It really is. Oh, it was absolutely horrible. Genuinely, when I saw the full-time notification popped up, because I was about 30 seconds behind, I definitely wasn't watching illegally. Definitely wasn't. My phone said, full-time, and the relief I got, it is mental. We definitely did not deserve to win this game, but of course, we got the win, and it's all that matters. I mean, this is the only stat that matters, and Leeds fans will be really disappointed, but I really hope that if some of you are watching... We understand, we get it, and, we've been there so many times. Arsenal have played games really well and lost. Old Trafford, even this season, we played so well at Old Trafford and we lost 3-1. It is just the way football works sometimes. You made one silly mistake with Rodrigo's pass in the first half, which we capitalised on, and then you got some pretty harsh luck with, the penalty miss. You could argue the VAR decision at the end is very, very 50-50. It's down to the referee on the day to decide that one. It's a difficult one. It really is. But I hope you guys don't lose hope, because you're going to be absolutely fine this season. I love Sinistera. He is incredible. Rocker, what a signing from Bayern. I truly believe that if Bamford stays fit, he's going to help you guys massively. Aronson, I mean, I don't know how he's only got a 6.8 today. class. He is such a good player. And you've got a really good coach as well. So that was quite something. I'm very, very glad it's over. And again, looking at the table where we are right now, it's a massive, massive surprise to a lot of Arsenal fans to be 10 games in with only 1 loss and 9 wins. I mean, we aren't drawing games. It's like which team am I thinking of? There was one team. Oh, I think it's the Championship. So in the Championship, there is a team. I think it might be Blackburn. They've only won and lost games, and it's very close. It's like 7 wins, 6 losses. And it's like the Gattuso meme. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe... I don't want to swear in the video. And if you're not drawing games, it shows that you're either a killer, like we have been this season, or maybe you're just pushing too much and you end up making a mistake and actually losing it. But drawing games isn't a bad thing. So I'm hoping in the future this season, instead of seeing more losses when we're not playing well, and if we can't win, I hope to see draws instead. And Liverpool almost just scored. Wow. I need to go and watch this game, guys. I think I've said all I want to say. I cannot believe we got the win today. Obviously, we're going to take the win, and hopefully we'll stay at the top of the table beyond a couple more weeks. I think it's only a matter of time before Man City do overtake us. But for now, we are top of the league.